more now go on with normal people, my people. We're there again. You see me? Feels good to be in the YouTube groove. You know what I mean? Many thanks for the only for support on the last couple of videos. Really appreciate it. You see me? But you know, right now we're there. I'm gonna check out another drama, I'd say. You see me? Because for some strange reason, Streamer University has got a lot of women, you know, basically just ruining either their relationships or their whole ass image or something. But for some strange reason, Streamer University has been the center of drama basically in these recent times. Now, if you don't know who this girl is, this girl we're gonna talk about is Cooking with Kaya. Basically, she destroyed her career. You know what I mean? And I saw something about her supposedly ending her own career in Streamer University because she was doing some wild shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know how true that is. You see me? So I guess we're gonna see how she actually ended her career in this video. You know what I mean? But for right now, we don't do enough chatting into the intro. So let's roll on with the clip. Yes, me I say.
Just get slandered so much, and I really don't be doing nothing. When it comes to my name, it's just always something. Like, it's so rare that I see positive stuff about me.
Cooking with Kaya has not been doing well recently, as she has been under fire for a lot of things going on, all stemming from her private relationship getting exposed and just causing a bunch of trouble for her.
Getting exposed? Like how?
Ending some relationships, like having Kai Snap be upset as he saw he was blocked on her Twitch account, to bigger things like arguing back and forth on the internet with her ex. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so let's start from the very beginning with
we need to hear every bit of this shit right now.
who even is Cooking with Kaya, in case any of you are unaware.
Let the people them know.
Cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya. Wake up and make your man some breakfast before I do.
Cooking with Kaya was a sensation when she first started making content, which seemed like ordinary.
If you were one of the men who used to binge watch Cooking with Kaya, you're probably a part of the reason why, you know, relationships are bad.
Cooking videos took a lot of people by storm as she added a more interesting element to her videos, that being her throwing it back or making slight jabs at women, saying that she could cook better than them or probably take them.
The cooking part maybe, yeah, because you know I have seen a couple of her food that she cooks. She can cook. She really can cook.
Their man with her food. This would cause her to be hated by a lot of women on every single platform. This caused a pretty big controversy for her, allowing her to get even more popular. More people were hearing her name, more people were making videos about her, whether it be on Instagram, Twitter, or even TikTok. And during that, she didn't really do anything too crazy with it. A lot of people were assuming she might start an OF or even go on a huge collab run with a ton of bigger creators, but that didn't really happen. She didn't start an OF, and she only did like 2 collabs with 2 pretty big streamers. Outside of that, she just stayed doing what she normally does, making her cooking content on Instagram along with TikTok, and it didn't seem like anything really changed for her. Some people still hated her, some people still liked her, but I guess that popularity was enough to get invited by Kai Cenat to Streamer University.
And this is where it all goes down. Brother, I swear.
Even worse controversy was going to get started for her.
Hi everybody, I am Professor Cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya, cooking with Kaya.
Streamer University.
Bro, imagine, for the guys, imagine if that was your girl in front of however many people. Just busting it. Yo, she couldn't come back off me yet. I'm just saying, cause we didn't even do all of that for it. You see me? She could, personally, my woman couldn't even be doing none of them things on the internet in the first place. But to each his own, you know. Who am I to say You know what I mean?
It seemed like a good opportunity for Cooking with Kaya, as a lot of people were kind of forgetting about her. She was getting stable numbers on her TikTok along with her Instagram, but it's not like she was as popular when she first came out doing what she was doing. Unfortunately for her, the way that she got popular again was through another bad controversy. During streaming university, DDG decided to take some of the professors out to the club to have a good time, Cooking with Kaya being one of them. And while she was there, she was over there throwing it back, seemed pretty normal. I mean, she does that on the internet all the time, constantly, and even did it when she first got into streaming university. But this time there was a guy there that
Yeah, no, dog. Yo, yeah. Ooh, ooh, she feel like she can go. Yeah, yeah, brother. No, you lost me there. You lost me there. You lost me there. I don't care what the settings.
the biggest issue in this
What you can tell me? What can you say? Yeah, yeah, eat that, man. I don't even want to hear nothing from you. I don't want to hear a word. Just do like what KD Knight say and pack your bags and go, bro.
This clip being that Quan, one of the people at Streaming University, was also slapping Cooking with Kaya as she was throwing it back, and him being a guy doing that was the bigger issue. The women around there were fine, but it was just the fact that he was there, and because of this, somebody exposed themselves all over Twitter, and that was Cooking with Kaya's boyfriend at the time. He started manically tweeting all over Twitter after that clip got posted. Streamer University, I just lost my ball. I'm in the hotel waiting for my and she at the club 6 minutes away from me getting her slapped live in front of 50k people. Clout ass dangerous drug.
Jaja, bro. Jaja. Just imagine what they go through before everything. And as soon as, well,
Never trust
Jaja,
no.
bro.
Y'all learn from me. Taking that to the chin, good run, 100% Zabron is back. After he did all of this, multiple pages on Twitter would take these tweets, screenshot them, and post them, talking about Cooking with Kaya's boyfriend, exposed himself, and was over here talking about the situation, calling her all types of names, and basically saying he wants nothing to do with her anymore. After seeing this,
Rightfully so. You know what I mean? But people are gonna find other excuses to justify that same exact action. Me personally, I can't justify it with me, but you know, America, how far gone America is, that would seem like nothing. You know,
Guy will go on her own Twitch page and address the situation, trying to clarify that she did not mean for any of that to happen in the first place.
remember this: 3 minute 56 second. Now, me just want to look on this and tell me if she never mean for this to happen. Look at this. She went lower
The biggest issue
and lower. So, what she can tell me? What? Yo, yo, you can't tell me nothing. There is nothing that you can say. Oh, 3 minutes and 56 seconds, right? Or something like that.
was over here talking about the situation, calling her all types of names, and basically saying it wants nothing to do with her anymore. After seeing this, Sky would go on her own Twitch page and address the situation, trying to clarify that she did not mean for any of that to happen in the first place.
All right, y'all. So basically, we for the people who don't know, we went to we had a party like we all went to like the.
She don't even know what to say. She try to formulate words.
Club, basically, I was dancing with the girls. So
What that?
supposedly, he touched me and I had no idea. Like, he touched me.
So you will never know that there was a guy behind it the whole time? You don't have sense to look back at you? So you just have push it up for anything with the behind you. You don't look before you do anything. You just go on because you thought. Yeah, idiot, man. A fool at it, for. Fool at it, for, yeah.
Without me even seeing. So I was unaware of that until the chat started saying like his name. And I didn't know who he was at first, but he did just come up to me. He apologized if he did do it, which I'm not denying that he did because I've seen like a clip or whatever, but he apologized for it. No, y'all, do not start saying assault. Don't start saying that, y'all. Don't say that. Don't say that. But he did apologize. He wanted to apologize on stream. He wanted to apologize to my chat for that because, yeah, like I said, he said he was drunk.
Yo, how them so quick to put assault? Them so quick to put assault everywhere except for any of them friggin' cooking, brother. I swear to God.
I didn't know that he was like I said, I was with girls. I was with a group of girls. I was streaming the whole time. I was with a group of girls. So supposedly when he did that, he said he was like drunk or whatever. But like I said,
That's why, fellas, you can't just make your woman go with a group of girlfriends at the club. That would be like, imagine a rabbit. Imagine 10 rabbits in a pen with like 3 lions. That would be the situation. Because the lions are fixated on all of the rabbits. You see me? And no matter how much rabbits are there, they cannot stop one of the lion from getting at least one. And you don't know if maybe that one just so happened to be your rabbit. You take it and rabbit. You see me? So, if you got a club or party or something, me in a go club, I don't do parties. I mean, I like people, loud music, congested space, none of that. But if we were to go, or if she wanted to go, me I go. Because that's my responsibility. 1, to keep her safe, and 2, to make sure that she doesn't no fuckery. Like cooking with Kaya. Isn't it?
he apologized. That's the end of it.
That short response would not be enough for him. And honestly, I don't think it would be enough for anybody to justify what she did. They would end up breaking up, which makes the most amount of sense. I mean, who would still want to be with somebody after they did something like this? A lot of people on the internet say he should have known. I mean, she's going to streamer university. This is what streamers normally do. Personally, I don't care how much.
Exactly. Well, me not really say like all streamers do it. But you see, when it comes on to that specific group of niggas, bro, good girls to we, it's just another night for them. You know what I mean? So, you have to take it with a grain of salt. You really have to take it with a grain of salt.
Streamers normally do anything. That's not something that is expected, especially since this was a field trip that she didn't know they were going to go on and wasn't aware of before even going to streamer university. What makes this a lot worse as well is that he actually flew out to where she was, staying at a hotel just so he could be with her while she was doing streamer university. It seemed like he was trying to be as understanding as possible outside of the crash out on Twitter, but later would go on his own stream to discuss the situation.
His streaming university, he should have knew that she was gonna make content with other dudes. that I knew she was gonna make content with other dudes. I had no problem with that, nigga. I wanted her to go up, nigga, get the exposure that she needed and go crazy. But nigga, it was just some boundaries that I wanted set, my nigga, and not trying to, nigga, not trying to control it, nothing like that.
Bro, that is well within his right. That is well within his right, bro. Me don't know where the fuck this a little rasta black idiot boy I talk about. You see me? Me don't know where I talk about. But if you have your girl where you plan to build a future with and all them thing there, bro, you're supposed to expect some security, or at least security at max from your woman. Your woman's supposed to can control herself without your presence. If that's the case, you see me? That is how trust is built. You go out and you show me so you can contain yourself and control yourself and keep our name out of whatever mouth people are going to say. See, you know, give people a reason to talk about you and by extension, me. You know what I mean? So, you see, when you go and do shit like this, trust is broken. And then you don't feel safe in the relationship. Because what if you go out again and it becomes more than just shaking, but touching and all them something there? Then we are going to tell me, oh, you accidentally slip and fall upon the next man. What me look like? Me work in a circus. So, she doing majority of that. She done wrong from good morning, but I just saw me see it.
Nigga, just some boundaries that to level of respect that a nigga wants. You feel me?
This was just adding to Cooking with Kaya's negative PR. A lot of people were down on her side and were taking the side of her boyfriend, saying that she obviously cheated on him and there's no reason why she could come out and try to apologize now or make the situation any better. Even when she did go on stream herself to talk about the situation for a second time, no one was on her side, purely because of the phrasing that she used and trying to offload the blame from herself to her boyfriend, saying that he really had no aspirations in life and wasn't really doing anything without her.
I'm not gonna speak on his situation because I did have, I'm not gonna sit here and cap. Of course I have feelings for him, but I feel like he really did the most about this situation, and the way he's trying to slander my name like I'm a whore. First of all, if I was one, that would be embarrassing for you. Like, why would you stay with a whore? Why would you cry for a whore when she says she wants you to go get established and that she doesn't want to be in a relationship? Why would you literally cry? Okay, like, y'all, I never seen a man.
All right, and then you are gonna look upon me and tell me, say you're a good person. If you did quote unquote love this guy, then if him do or go so far as to cry in your presence and show a moment of vulnerability, you are gonna expose that to the world. You see me? And that are basically like what it would be for a woman. So a lady's nudes getting exposed. That's basically how a man being vulnerable around his girl being exposed is felt like. You feel like your nudes get released to the public for everybody see. That's basically the male version of it. And you chose to do this because you know exactly how him think. And then you have a look at me and tell me, say, you're a good person.
Man cry like that, and I'm not, men can cry, but it just got to the point where it's like, dang, like every time I tell you anything like that, like you should take, like, that should be a good thing. I just want you to be established. That's all I want.
It seemed like the negativity would not stop for Cooking with Kaya though, as even after she left Streamer University, she was still having complications. As I said, that entire situation was during Streamer University, and people took that in the worst way possible, slandering her a lot, sending her a lot of hate. It seemed like no matter where you were, if Cooking with Kaya was brought up, they would call her a cheater and all types of other things. And then to add on after the fact was that streamer Kai Cenat would go live.
Alright, just to do all of the extra shit, it don't matter. All of the extra shit what people are doing, it don't matter. It don't matter. And it's unnecessary. I understand that someone will probably do it for a bag or something, but it is really unnecessary. You see me? And at the end of the day, people are people, human are human. You see me? And everybody righteous and just. You see me? Yes. To be honest, I don't remember what we were talking about. Yeah. Me and my brother talked a couple minutes and it just troops. So, yeah. As we were saying,
where you were, cooking with Kai was brought up. They will call her a cheater and all types of other things. And
yeah, I was saying that unnecessary. You don't need to do that.
then to add on after the fact was that streamer Kai Cenat would go live and try to check on her after everything was going on and found out that he was blocked by her and unable to view her stream at all.
That's suspicious.
Since when? Nigga, I'm banned. Wait, no. It's a feature. No, chat, look. How the fuck can you get banned from the visual screen, though? I didn't know that. That's possible? Listen, but you know how much of an annoying nigga you have to be to where, like, I would want to ban you so you can't visual, like, that's a block. Wait, that's like being blocked.
I understand she got a lot of heat for what happened during Streamer University, but having Kai Cenat blocked as if he did anything set a lot of people's alarm bells off. And even mine, because it's like, what?
Yeah, cause why you black Kai Cenat will literally have nothing to do with nothing. Or maybe she block him because the whole thing spiral out of, you know, Streamer University. I'm not sure. I don't know. We can't tell our motives, our reasonings, or whatever.
What was even the point of doing this? He had nothing to do with the situation that went on and honestly was just inviting her out to have a good time. After saying that Cooking with Kaya had Kai Cenat banned, the one that even allowed her to come to Streamer University in the first place, a lot more people came to her sending her a bunch more hate, not only for that situation prior, but also for the Kai Cenat thing, where it seemed like she was trying to ego him and basically take advantage of an opportunity he gave her and isn't grateful for it at all. And because of that, while she was streaming again, a lot of people were coming to her asking her about the situation, where she had this to say.
I did not block Kai, y'all. I did not block Kai. Somebody who I used to talk to had access to my account.
This isn't even a cap, but you get the point. Yes, this right here, this is the face of a liar. I call bullshit, brother. I mean, shit can happen, don't get me wrong, but this is this is trying to convince you look. Yeah, that's a trying to convince you look. Right here.
And he blocked like every influencer off of my account. Y'all go tell Kai I did not ban him. I would not do that. So mad about that. That's so weird.
First saying that her ex is the one that banned everybody, the immediate person they thought of was the person from Streamer University. I mean, that's the only one they had for reference. You didn't come out talking about any other relationship. This is the only known person on the internet she had beef with that she was dating. So obviously a bunch of people are going to start pointing the finger at him, saying that even though his behavior was very odd in the beginning, but makes sense due to her actions, banning influencers from her chat or even doing other weird stuff on her account is not acceptable at all. It was obviously going to cause a bunch of people to go to his stream next time he did spark up to say something, calling him out, calling him weird, all types of other names, and causing him to have to defend himself out of those accusations.
All that shit happened at the Stream University. My mods, like, I don't know, like, she was, like, it was just blatant disrespect, like, I don't know, bro. So the mods started doing weird shit that I did not tell them to do.
Somebody lying. Somebody lying. Who is it?
They was banning niggas in the chat and shit like that. I did not tell them to ban nobody. I didn't ban nobody myself. So for her to get on the internet and say that I'm banning niggas out her chat, talking about her exited, bro. What the fuck? No, gang. Who did it? I have no idea, bro. But
also, him never ban nobody. Something. something is in something.
Niggas banning niggas chat saying that I did it is fucking crazy. Like I feel like every time she speak on me, like I don't, bro, I feel like she's trying to like fucking, like I don't know, bro. Like lying is crazy. Like
From being called an enemy against to being called a thought and someone that blatantly disrespects people they're in a relationship with, all the way to now being called a liar and a manipulator, makes a lot of negativity being pointed at Cooking with Kai anytime her name is trending on the timeline on YouTube, on the timeline Twitter or TikTok. It seems like no real good PR has come out from her being popular at all. It seems like it's always something negative, and at a certain point that will get to people. I mean, negative comments at certain times even hurt my feelings, so I know all of this negativity from Twitter posts to comments under her page to whole YouTube videos made about her, I mean, I'm a culprit right now, gets to someone's skin at a certain point. And for Cooking with Kai, it seems like she finally hit her limit when she had a stream yesterday where she started breaking down and had to quickly end the stream because of how upset she was about the amount of negativity that was coming her way.
Yeah. Shit happens. You know what I mean? People deal with stress differently. You know? But from you do bullshit I gonna reach you. That's alright. Imagine if she just never twerked. None of this would have happened. I am just saying. There's a time and place for everything. You know? And to be that careless or that carefree, being in a club, that's not the place nor time to be that carefree.
Like my name just gets slandered so much, and I really don't be doing nothing. Like I literally don't be doing nothing. It's just always something. When it comes to my name, it's just always something. Like it's so rare that I see positive stuff about me, and I literally don't do nothing. Like nothing. I really wanted to come on here and do a 24-hour. That was the plan, to do a 24-hour. But I think I just need to get out the house for a little bit because I'm like overwhelmed right now. I'm so irritated. I literally feel chest pains right now. Like I'm not even lying. I literally feel chest pain. Like I'm so agitated. Like, and I kind of like, I really want to explain it to y'all, but I'm tired of giving people attention.
After saying all this, Cooking with Kai would shortly end her stream, saying that she was overwhelmed and just needed to go outside the house. This is very unfortunate for her. I mean, some of these actions, a lot of people could understand why you're getting negativity for them, but at a certain point, a lot of people have to remember that behind these screens, behind these personas, behind all of this, that people are actually people, and the negative comments at a certain point are going
Just mere old humans. Rough.
to get under somebody's skin, especially if it's something that's not true or something that you're all able to explain away but just can't do the situation, which is what she had stated at the very end, saying that she would explain it but she doesn't want to end up getting clipped crying because of it, and that is unfortunate. Even though I feel like some of her actions that she made, it makes sense why people would come and make think pieces about it or just talk about it overall. Like before she even went to streaming university, with that one video I showed you where she said she could cook better than somebody's man, that whole drama only started because she was antagonizing in some way to women, even though it shouldn't have been as serious as it was. And then the drama with her ex, it seemed like it got blown out of proportion as they were talking back and forth over streams along with Twitter clips, when it really should have just been handled behind the scenes. And after a while of all that,
And that's the issue. It's like nowadays days, everybody wants to do things and live and on stream and the this and the that and the her. And don't get me wrong. Some of the times it's best to have content and proof and all these things, but some things genuinely don't need cameras and an audience and likes and all them. So it's like some of the issues genuinely need privacy, heartfelt conversations and all these things, isn't it?
that piling up, I can understand how someone would get irritated, but I can't blatantly just say that is not her fault at all because she did feed into some of these things. But at the end of the day, that's just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best way to know would be the comment section.
Alright, let me know one thing. Honestly, she put out a certain thing, she get what she put out, you see me? So I mean, if we go to that extent though, maybe she not deserve that much. But at the end of the day, you can't control people's actions and you can't control how people perceive your actions. So that's why you must be careful what you do. You see me? So yeah, let me know anything about the end of the video. Make sure so you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. You see me? And I'll see you guys in the next video.